All right, folks, we are back. We had to swap games. Peach is not feeling super great.
I got
Um,
my shot today, and I'm not. My stomach isn't agreeing with anything.
yeah, so we're gonna be doing this game. I probably have to change a couple things around here so she can at least get comfy. And we both can get comfy, kind of thing. And you could be heard. You could be heard. Okay, press any button. Continue. I think we've only done one episode on this. I can't quite remember what I was doing.
Find the person with the claw connected to
Yeah, I have to remember all the buttons too. It's been so long. I would have been playing like Elden Ring. Bava, Buva, Bukavox. I'm gonna butcher names. Sometimes mentioned in tales and legends of Sima, part of the kingdom of Slovenia. They personify brutal force and inexplicable, I butchered that, punishment for sins which is bound to come. This is why they are attached to flaws bred by forbidden acts. Like the district governor Valsi's murder. Fantastic. Rasputin! Yo, Rasputin. So Rasputin. I had only heard rumors about him. A preacher, a mystic who used to heal St. Petersburg elite. Not long ago, I found him in a small village in Transkana. I butchered that again. They call him a mad monk. Or even a quack. And a fraud. To me, he is the last hope for a cure. It will not be an overstatement if I say he saved my life. Without his mysterious powers, I would have gone mad. I think that means I owe him, and yet I cannot help thinking how strange he is. I still can't crack this. Okay, so I needed that. Oh. Guess I need to come up here. Do I just knock?
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
If that's too loud, go ahead and turn it down.
Please leave.
Because we are right next to it.
Please.
Oh, yeah. Go right ahead, turn it off. Alright, do I search around here? What's the button again?
There are so many
Ooh,
words
hey,
of
examine
love inscribed here.
The image... I was reading that. Sincere feelings. Luca is a violent man, but he has a sincere love for Vanessa. Quarrels are one thing, but he would never commit violence against her, as evidenced by the word broken shards of a blue ceramic dish. Broken ceramic trembles with anger and frustration. The quarrel erupted suddenly, spewing out bile of mutual complaints and grievances. Its sweet and pungent taste. Stupefied, compelled, screaming, finger pointing, and hurting. The frenzy lasted until all involved were out of breath. Domestic squabbles. In this house lives a married couple who do not mince their words. They argue violently, loudly, until they are out of breath. But they persist together despite everything. Okay. That's not healthy. Oh. Hello, Uper.
Now I know that woman's trace. Vesna and her husband both left traces of themselves at Vasily's burned-out farmstead. Luca sincerely loves his wife. You think he loves her strongly enough to kill for her? You're right. It'd be better to ask Vesna about that.
So I can only talk to her.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over.
Please open the door. I'd like to have a chat about your husband.
You'd better not be here when he gets back. He's not as talkative as I am.
Well, you don't seem super polite as it is. Vanessa, about Luca, it is clear that this is not the first time Vanessa has threatened someone with her husband. Luca must not have the best reputation in the village. Fantastic. Residents see Luca as a sullen curl, and a recluse. However, he seems to have a soft spot. Luca was at Vasily's house on the night the murder and fire
I know
took place.
you're scared, but please just open the door a crack and let me ask one quick question.
What do you want?
Do I have heart? I don't know my own stats. Require the knowledge or context required to give a response. I think I have heart.
Please, don't be afraid. I just need to know where I can find your husband.
He's chopping wood in the clearing by the forest.
Her eyes look weird.
Yeah, because I cast a spell. Go to the forest clearing. Okay. That would be this way? Nope, nope, nope. Okay, yeah, I have like 3 points in heart. I think it is. And a couple in mind.
Super loud.
Yeah, you are. You okay there? Okay, so yeah, I have a point in mind, heart. I have a point in everything, just in case. That's what it was. Hold on. Welcome. Oh, you. Mm-hmm. That's a wise woman's cottage. I don't need that. Do I need a wise woman? No, I don't need that. I just need a map. There we go. Map. Wise woman's cottage. The inn. Said it was a go to the forest clearing. Is that out of town?
Again. This time it's a matter of life and death.
How is your search going?
Almost finished. I know who's attracting the Bukavach.
Can you reveal that secret?
It's Luca. It has to be Luca.
Do you still want to catch that salutor?
Yes, absolutely.
Despite the risk?
I hope I can persuade you to come with me.
That's an enormous favor you're asking me. I hope you'll be able to return it.
I give my word.
Did you hear? We're going to see Luca Bogozia.
Okay. I hope I'm not wrong. I hope. Front Luca. Do I have everything? Because this feels like it's going to be a boss fight or some junk.
Right.
Okay.
I'm not here to fight.
Luca!
You shouldn't have threatened my wife.
Why did you do this?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're the one who brought the Saliter here. The spirit that you all say arrived in the village after Vasily's death. The Saliter is what's making fear consume you all and making you hot-headed. And it's because of your flaw, which has been within you since the murder took place.
A murder might
fantastic.
just be about to take place.
Cut
Oh,
off
wow.
his head.
Oh, wow.
Tear off his head before he opens his mouth again.
Oh, you.
Unless
Evil.
you're the one that killed him.
The husband's like, what?
And I'd do it again if I could.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Get out of here!
Okay.
Here you are, Thaumaturge. Vesna's flaw is mine, and you're mine.
That's right, I flaws or some junk. Combat is easier. This mode is for the wishing to focus on the story. Combat is a challenge while allowing for a lot of freedom. So now I choose the difficulty level? We're just gonna go with balance because I'm assuming that's how everything was. To defeat a wild Thaumaturge, you must get rid of the shadows that protect him. Vanquishing the shadows will weaken him. But the weaker he is, the more fiercely he will fight back. The bard tells you when the wild Thaumaturge sends warnings against you. Just upgrades, please. Because I gotta remember what I'm doing. Which gives a 50% chance interrupting. Focus. Inflicts damage, gives a 6% chance of dealing double damage. Reduces focus, casts perfectionism. Gives every attack on the enemy deal the maximum possible damage. Okay, I think I'm good. I think. Right. Do I already have focus? I think so. Slow.
Jeez.
What?
That thing behind it.
Oh, yeah. That's the Bukavak.
That's slightly terrifying.
Right. Eerie intoxication. We're gonna do this one. Diversion. Haha, pocket sand. Sorry. We do quick attack. Yeah, I just punch you in the face. Probably should like get a gun with some ammo. Because it'd probably make this easier. Status. Bukavak has caused you to enter a suffering state? States can have a benign or potentially deadly effect. Read their descriptions carefully and don't get caught off guard. Suffering receives 2 damage at the end of every round. This effect stacks times 4. Okay. Victory conditions. We'll do this one. Inflicts damage, restores your health points by 2. Yeah, we'll do this one. So I'm going to start suffering damage. Perfect. Oh. Yeah, okay, either way I'd get rid of this guy. Ow. I thought I'd get rid of that guy. My bad. Attack. How do I change targets again? Oh, that one. Perfect. I gotta kill me before I go. Ow. That's gonna really hinder me. Yeah. Because I'm already like halfway dead. And it just roared at me like twice. There we go. I got 10 back. Vehemence? Butchering all of this.
You lose.
Thank you.
You lose. You're going crazy again. You blind fool.
A little faith, Thaumaturge. Focus on what's true. My voice is true. I am the truth, you see. Look.
Huh. I'm assuming he could see that too. And he's just like, yeah, it's a little... It's whatever. And he's got a little fleshy bits on him. Taming a Thaumaturge. You defeat Bukavak, and the D diminishes Thaumaturge. The D diminished Thaumaturge. But you cannot tame him on your own. Rasputin comes to your help. The untamed Thaumaturge won't obey your orders, stops you from developing, and weakens your perception. Fortunately, Rasputin soothed his anger. You achieved the unachievable. Did I? Sounds like Rasputin did most of the work there.
Unbelievable.
How do you feel? Are you all right?
Well, I don't think I'm hallucinating, but that means I'm currently facing a crowd of furious lumberjacks with axes, so I'd say I've been better.
What? What? I'm telling the truth. I do it again. None of you understand anything. It's because of this magician. It's his fault.
The magician didn't kill Vasily. He didn't bring the
yeah.
evil here. You're a witch! To the stake with her! To the stake!
I mean,
Okay.
that was
And
quick.
why are you just standing there? Are you just letting them do this? Fine. I'll handle it myself. I did it before, and I can do it now.
What have you done? Go. You don't need to see this.
Okay, I'll close my eyes. You've acquired this knowledge for context and required to give a response. Okay, I can remind him of that he loves her, prevent Luca from making rash decisions, or force Vanessa to flee.
Nothing
Yeah,
has
I have
to be
enough heart.
decided at the moment. Certainly not things that can't be undone.
Well, exactly. Beat it, you scoundrels. There's enough blood in this village already.
Sharing a village with murderers?
You were the first to spill blood!
It's not the same. If that's the case, you're banished from the village. Get out of here! We'll burn away the impurity you left in our village. Phew.
This feels like really weird and disjointed.
Yeah. Murderers. Murderers?
Oh, there was an option to do nothing too, I guess, but
Yeah.
Okay, we have a stat point. Where am I going to put this? Oh, I have a new guy. Hello. Those were tamed thanks to Rasputin's help. Manipulation. Dimension deed. Ah, he could do the deed.
Jeez.
The Thief of Thought reduces focus by 1 additional point if the enemy is in a suffering state. Brutality. Bond of Brutality. Increases the damage from the Thaumaturge's next attack by %. The skill additionally casts the state on a random enemy. Cast Suffering. Oh, okay. So you can cause that suffering thing that he was doing.
Oh, so you can where they're losing.
Yeah. Action reaction.
To be fair, they look like gypsies, so they probably aren't very welcome either way.
Right. Adrenaline rush. Oh, you could do body rejuvenation. Restores 4 for every enemy suffering.
Oh, nice.
Okay, that seems like way more worth it. Can I undo these? Or am I just stuck having
I
these?
think you're just stuck having this.
I'm going to develop this one because at least there's a thing that goes with plaguing people with damage over time or dots, and healing me per dot, and usually I like those in games. So what's this? Lucky chance gives a 6% chance of slowing an enemy's action. Oh, that one's good too. All right. Send a telegram at the railway. What's this guy got to
Excuse
say?
me, sir. Do you happen to know when the train arrives? The postmaster said it's usually no more than an hour late, so it should be here any moment. I got a tougher question for you.
Pardon?
Will this train get me close to Albuquerque?
I'm afraid that's an ocean away, and even
Yeah.
to the ocean you've got a ways to go.
Thank you. Ever since I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque,
Wow,
I can't
that's
get my
actually funny.
bearings. The things I've seen, sir. Places I've been. I just can't get to Albuquerque.
That's a Looney Tunes reference. That's a straight up Looney Tunes reference. What the hell? People like that one. That's wild. Can I talk to anybody else around here? It's just okay. Interesting. Alright, I guess we go to the station building. Oh yeah, this guy was the telegram dude. Postmaster.
I wanted to
Yeah,
send 2
postman.
telegrams, one to Warsaw and one to Paris.
Mr. Shulsky, I was meant to send for you when the driver came to get the mail. My condolences about your father.
Aww. Alright, I think he didn't really like the man, so.
Do you still want to send something?
Like. Magia.
Did you come to say goodbye to me?
More like to share my fear. Your condition yesterday, after the fight with that Bukovac. It troubles me.
Okay.
I don't think my
Yeah, I
treatments
was
are
really
having a
mispronouncing
long-lasting
it.
effect. And you don't look the best. Do you feel all right?
Nope. Tell him about your
I've
father's
just heard
death,
that
Scrooge.
my father is dead.
Yeah, Rasputin can't be a bad guy, right?
After your treatment,
Yeah,
when I was
ran into Bugs Bunny.
hallucinating, I saw him. I heard his voice for the first time in years. I'm sure it was him. A strange feeling.
Maybe he came to say goodbye. Maybe it was his last chance to speak to you. A prophecy.
I hope not.
What do you intend to do now?
Blackjack. No. Probably go Warsaw. Yeah, let's
I
say
have to bury
Warsaw.
my father in Warsaw. What about you?
Thanks to you, I don't think I have anything else to do here. I had a little time to think about what I saw in your mind. Tell me, Victor, have you ever seen a human skull cracked open on the cobblestones?
Not really, no. I mean, no, can't say I have.
I haven't.
I have. The skull of Franz Ferdinand himself, with his brain spilling out onto the sidewalk. I also saw the white steps in Odessa running with blood. A battlefield blanketed in lethal fog, with faceless beings emerging from it.
Delicious.
This hasn't happened yet, but I saw it as clearly as I see you now. Thanks to you, I know that I can stop it. I know that I am part of history, and I can change it.
Or restart it.
Even at the cost of scorn, contempt, or my life. You
Ah, you're
promised me a
fine.
favor, so Warsaw
We'll still
sounds
fear you.
perfect.
Wait, are we helping this man get to power? Ha! Okay, so the game officially started. That was just all tutorial. Got it. Oh, that was laggy. Weird. Okay. Just like a dream. Nightmare, whatever. You missed a Bugs Bunny cameo.
Really?
Yeah. There was a dude that was like, hey, does this train take me to Albuquerque?
Warsaw! Warsaw!
And you're like, you're
Last stop,
like a
Warsaw.
whole ocean
Time to
away.
wake up.
It's clouding over.
The weather is like my mood.
Aside from the circumstances of the funeral bringing you back, you hadn't thought of ever returning here?
Not under
I
these
definitely didn't
circumstances.
expect I'd be coming to my father's funeral so early.
I've noticed you two had certain differences in your views on life.
Yes, especially on my life. But admittedly, that's not a very
His
exciting
dad died,
discovery.
so he's going to Warsaw with.
Is that all you've
Stephen.
learned about me on our journey?
You drool in your sleep. Anything in there about
I-
Warsaw?
Think I helped Rasputin get to power. Anything in there about Warsaw? Overview of the news. What's going on? I want to know the timeline.
Workers are striking. They want to take advantage of the Tsar's visit to Osse. The protests are being violently suppressed.
Oh,
Last
okay.
week, around a dozen people were killed.
Okay, I know.
Polish Socialist Party militants
Vague.
attacked a
Yeah,
train.
no, Rasputin's
They
not.
stole money, bonds, and explosive materials.
Pretty sure. Yeah.
They're also suspected of robbing a transport of Dutch pomade. The socialists in Warsaw must look pretty sharp then. Further along, we've got murders, muggings, and poverty.
The newspapers feed on sensation. Remember that in darkness, even a small spark can be seen clearly. Even I can feel hope from all the people riding with us. Can't you?
Sorry about that, folks.
Even without my powers, I can tell that hope is bringing people here from all three partitions. Miners, steelworkers, governesses, maids, speculators, thieves. I've forgotten to read a few of our fellow passengers' possessions, and I know that hope can have many faces.
Will you
Silver
share that
wrist is
knowledge with
super
me?
huge at this time.
There's a
There are a few
terrified woman
observations.
riding with us. She's either running away or in hiding. I think that gentleman is smuggling something, because excitement is all mixed up with guilt inside him. And this dandy, he's going whoring.
If there's something I've learned in life, Victor, it's never to neglect the horse.
Warsaw and Oberline, welcome to Warszawa.
I think the time's come to ask where you plan to stay.
I'll let you know when I come up with something.
Him and that guy from Game of Thrones would be good friends. The Lannister.
Short Lannister, tall Lannister.
Short one.
Tyrion.
Thank you.
Yeah, so this is set in alternate history Warsaw in 1905. Players controlled Victor Szylki, a supernaturally gifted detective who returns home to investigate the story of navigating the city.
Yeah. Where'd you read that at?
I found it on.
Oh,
Don't neglect the horse.
yeah. Perfect title for an episode.
No.
Chapter
I would
1.
like to not get demonetized. It would get monetized.
When people unite, empires fall.
Fantastic. Okay. And yeah, there was a Looney Tunes Bugs Bunny reference. Cause,
Yeah, I saw that on the chat when I was in the other room.
yeah, this dude was like, hey, does this train go to Albuquerque? And you're like, you're like an ocean away, man. Like, by a lot.
Right.
He's like, yeah, I made a wrong turn at Albuquerque, and I ended up here. And it's like, how?
Go to your father's funeral at Odessa.
I'm assuming it's downhill. Ooh, there's something to read here. Thaumaturge. Oh, okay. Beware the Thaumaturge who acts in secret, plotting to bring down the economy, and thus take complete control of our society. Think of the children. Let's protect our children from those who degenerates waiting in the right moment to take control over the most innocent minds and souls.
Yes, you're going to steal your children.
Let's get rid of these parasites. Recent research shows that Thaumaturge brains are burned out from the thoughts that go against nature.
Okay, you need
Wow.
to pause for 2 seconds.
Okay, hold on.
We'll be right back in a couple seconds. Grim has got to put a
Alright, we are back, folks. Alright, oh, there's something over here to read. Wanted notice, description, hair blonde, eyes blue, face round, stature sizable. To all police stations.
What does that mean?
Like, they're tall?
Yeah, but, like, tall to me is different than tall to you.
Right, that's why they probably changed that. Leader of the Shivs gang. Dark circles under his eyes, signifying exceptional anger.
Is that what dark circles under your eyes mean?
I guess.
Oh, look at my eyes. I must be
He's a thief and a
exceptionally
murderer,
angry.
particularly active in... I'm not even going to try.
Hold on, where is that? Strad Maestri.
Nope. Nope, because the
Is
S and the
anyone
O
who
and the
is,
S, those S's won't make the same noise, and same with the O.
Who speaks Polish, please, correct us. We're in
Honestly,
Poland, right?
it's, yeah, we're in Warsaw, Poland.
If you speak Polish and you're in the chat,
The Country Weekly magazine.
please correct us.
Change of Warsaw's Governor General today. The Supreme Order of August 28th was announced. The Governor General of Warsaw, Commander of the Warsaw Military District, General Maksim Movoyevich, will be released from his current duties while retaining the title of Adjunct General. He will be replaced by his second-in-command, Adjunct General Sklon. Okay, that seems weird. Oh, that's a pretty pink dress.
Mm-hmm.
Pink and black. Warsaw Courier. When the issue of the Courier is in your hands, the ancient city of Warsaw will be receiving its most distinguished guests. His Majesty Nikolai II, the Emperor of all Russia, the King of Poland and Grand Duke of Finland, and Her Royal Highness Sonaria Alexandra. Tsarina Alexandra.
Tsarina Alexandria Ferdinova.
Yeah. Will arrive in our city this afternoon. This will be the royal couple's first visit to Warsaw. On this long-awaited and joyous occasion, our city has taken up a festive appearance. Streets have been adorned with festoons of flowers and greenery, and the entire area, the area that the royal procession will pass through, is filled with crowds of people wishing to pay homage to their majesties on behalf of Warsaw and all the kingdom. Oh, there's even more. And with the vow of the loyal allegiance, Polish hearts send to the throne a quiet echo of fervent desires, lasting comfort. These arise from His Majesty's words, who declared in his grand manifestos that his ultimate goal was to ensure the happiness of all his loyal subjects and to discern all his loyal subjects' needs. Okay. These gracious words of the sovereign have become a source of comfort for the people of the Kingdom of Poland, and in the name of that comfort, the Polish people under Russian rule are... Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
I think they had, like, a lot of sick kids or something.
They had a bunch of
Yeah. Revolutionary leaflets. Brothers, the 11-hour workdays are killing us. Let's follow the examples of workers in German and English factories and fight to reduce them to 9 working hours. Yeah. I gotta agree there. Yeah, 11 hours a day. There are no breaks. Not in this time period. They don't have days off. That doesn't happen until unions start forming.
OSHA and HR don't exist here.
Nope. Literally, those don't start showing up until unions start showing up.
HR happened a little bit before that, and then the unions.
Yeah. Okay, and then I guess read this one. Menu. Oh. Borscht or both. Fruit soup. Portage with crayfish. Goose in jelly. Delicious young turkey. romaine lettuce, pan-seared saffron milk cups. Cucumber salad. Compote, German compote cream with chocolate. Pears a la Otorio. A cup of green gogs. Mocha black coffee. Local lager, English porter. And portioned caviar and snacks. Fancy stuff.
I didn't realize he was over in Norway.
Okay. Oh, here are the stairs. Okay. Oh, I thought I went. Am I not supposed to go?
At one point, I
down
was
them?
16-hour workers. That is correct. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't need, hours of sleep.
Right. You just need to go home for 3 hours. Come back to work.
Oh, I didn't read this one. The Daily Courier, the latest chief of police of the city of Warsaw, hereby informed the general public that in connection with their Majesty's visit, the number of units patrolling the streets on this day will be doubled. In particular, constables will look out for the groups of troublemakers that have been gathering more and more recently near major thoroughfares to protest against thaumaturges and demand that His Majesty officially condemned thaumaturges as charlatans and a menace to humanity. Yesterday, near Rothmutska Street, the police arrested 15 people who protested loudly and disrupted traffic, demanding that thaumaturge be punishable by death. The protesters were intoxicated and started a fight with the police. Yeah, because that, makes you have governmental change if you're drunk as hell.
That is also correct, Falcon.
What?
And this time, there were still company stores, so you could only get credit for the company-owned store, so you never got paid for it.
Yeah.
Also, HR was around at this point in time, but not in this area.
Yeah.
Human Resources was first called Personnel.
Yeah.
Department. It started in 1901 at the National Cafe Company in Chicago. And then it wasn't called HR until 1960.
Yeah.
I just studied this for my doctorate.
No. That's cool to know, because it's like company stores were still a big thing. I know HR wasn't really a big thing yet, and unions didn't come about
They
until...
call it personnel management. Just
Yeah.
There are so many people dying on ships.
Mm-hmm. Where am I supposed to go from here? I think I read everything.
Your father's funeral.
I know, but there's a button I know I need to press. There it is. That's the direction I need to go. Ah, there's a door. You just see this guy going. There we go. That would look real weird.
Why such a crowd?
The circus has come to town.
Ooh, love a circus.
These are troubled times. Brothers
Oh, that's
turn
not a
against
circus.
brothers. Russia has had enough bloodshed. The violence must stop. When socialists
Foreshadowing.
attempt to divide Russia and her subject nations, to dent the sword that smote the enemy at Grunwald, this demands my decisive action. Thus,
Oh, cool.
by my grace, I hereby appoint as Governor General of Warsaw, Georgi Antonovich Skowon.
A butcher.
Not a
What do you know
popular
about
guy, I
Skowon?
presume.
I see you ain't
Not
from
from
here.
around here. Yeah, no, I just got off the train.
Swine keeps a photo album of all the folks he's had shot at the Citadel.
Oh, that
Before
sounds
and after
fantastic.
execution.
Right.
Oh.
This is 1905. Violence has
Yeah.
Warszawa!
A person
The
keeping
time
photo
for
albums of the
leniency
people he
and
kills is
indulgence
totally a norm here.
It's over!
Especially
From the
in
moment
government.
this office is bestowed on me, no forces hostile to the subjects of Greater Russia will have any further right to exist. None! Whether it be brutal socialist subversives, communists, Jews,
Polish.
We're sorry.
Give an evasive response? Say yes? I mean, your dad was from here, so...
Yes, I feel Polish. My name's Victor.
Wanda.
I feel
This
Polish.
is Russia here. Like it or
It's a
not.
response, I guess.
Warszawa. Время terrora zakończyłось.
That's a weird response.
My first decision as Governor General of Warsaw. Arrestować.
I just walked out of the place, man. Don't arrest me. I don't need this.
Great heroes in their sense of timing. Of course, now they're the first ones in the fight.
Samoobladanie, Poliaki. We want that rebel. The loudmouth.
Damn.
What happened?
Be a gentleman. Please kneel and tie my shoe.
Okay. A proud answer. It's not only draws from your flaw of pride's level, but will also feed it even more.
She's trying to use you for a reason.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
That seems more like a job for the servants, young lady.
Go ahead. Look down.
Oh, you still kneel. It just feeds it.
Can I ask you a tiny favor? The Russians can't find out about this. The military is just looking for an excuse to suppress the crowd, and these workers are dreaming of thrashing a Russian gendarme.
And you say this in front of
Either
guards.
one of you confesses to disturbing the peace, or wsiek zabieraj. We'll take you all in.
You can't handle all of us.
Can you get us out of here?
Not gonna make a comment to that. Ask her what
I
she's
think I'm
suggesting.
open to any kind of suggestion.
With a book like that, I'd find out what would convince one of these bastards to let us go.
Oh, you're way
Or
more
I'd
learned
take on
than
that
you put on.
self-appointed leader of the proletariat.
Interesting strategy. I'm going to take a look around.
Yeah. Rest from the girl in trouble. Find a way to get out of the kettling incident. Sergeant, corporal. Let's just talk to
Pardon
the
me,
sergeant real
gentlemen.
The crowd has received the order. For now, zero response.
We'll give them a moment to arrest them all, book them, interrogate them. Господи, we'll be home in November.
Gentlemen, please forgive me. Maybe there's a faster way to get this situation resolved.
Back off, Poliak, or we'll start shooting. Paniatno, scrum.
Okay, I meant no offense, but cool. It's not only draws. Ooh. I can invoke my last name, which then they would probably arrest me, because they're probably arrest happy on the Thaumaturge. I'm gonna leave for now. I got a skill point. Increase the damage. What's this one do? Okay.
Also, his children weren't sick. His children were all murdered with him.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Thought he had a sick one. Reduces focus by an additional 1 point if the enemy is in a suffering state. Brutality, bond of brutality increases the damage from the soldier's next attack by 50%. No, not what I wanted. Game. No. Suffering. Receives damage at the end of every round, max times 4. Okay, so I could just cast that now. What is this? No. Can I not? Can I not put it on? Yeah, if I put it on you, so every time I cast it, it makes the other guy deal 50% more damage.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, what restores your focus? I could put restore focus on that. You okay?
Yeah. Just put it on my leg and pull.
Oh, okay. Are you all done?
Yeah.
Is it empty? Okay. All right. Now that I've mapped skill points, let's go talk to this guy. He's the only one who's
Do you think it's a good idea to stir people up and send them to face bullets and bayonets?
That's
What
probably
do
not
you
a
want
wise idea. You
Am
should
I
arm
all
yourself
live on my
first.
knees? Kissing Ruski's ass?
Let's give you one's
Do
bloodshed.
you realize blood is about to be spilled? And that it might be mine?
Fuck off.
Okay, that's not how I would have responded to that. That was cool. Sometimes this guy thinks, and then sometimes this guy's just a butthole, and it's like, why would you say that?
Maybe you could think a little faster?
I'm...
For instance, I could disclose to a soldier that you came here with ammunition under your skirt.
Maybe we should see who they believe. A respected lady of Warsaw, or a common magician who just 100 years ago would have been burned at the stake.
Well, since you asked
Wow.
so nicely.
I guess
Who
who
are
the
you,
hell are you?
really?
Since you wanted to threaten me already.
A damsel in distress.
Those don't
just
usually
threatened
hide
me.
ammunition in their stockings.
Can I explain it to you another time?
Okay, whatever. I
going
was
to take
hoping
a
for
look
actual
around.
information, but... guess not. There we go. I can examine something here. Just a bullet. Stress, small bullets carry big emotions, hope, because they were meant to benefit the cause, fear, which in these difficult times make it its way to even the hardiest of hearts, and determination, the companion of courage, without which it would be impossible to face reality. Each bullet was hidden in the nooks and crannies of the undergarments with care and precision, just like the previous time and the time before that. This is nothing new for the person who took the risk. Okay. I didn't
Do
mean
you
to talk
think
to
it's a
him.
good idea to stir people up and send them to face bullets and bayonets?
What do you want then? Am I all live on my knees? Kissing Ruski's ass? I
Hold on.
know. Well, if you don't want to fight, then hide when they start shooting.
Right? Okay. How many guards are there? A decent amount of guards. Ooh, wait, there's something to examine here. Police barrier. Police barrier meant to help with keeping order. Oh, that doesn't really help me. The seemingly ordinary barrier carries the memory of a hand whose firm grip represents the determination of one who controls it. You are filled with determination. It was the Grand Dam commander who set up the barrier, carrying in his heart a desire to return to the warmth of his home. All he needed was a scapegoat. A manhunt at the station. The sergeant wants to call it a day and go home as fast as possible. A manhunt entails a lot of work that he'd rather avoid, which, with a little nudge, he might settle for taking in the agitators and letting the rest go. The workers' leader is perfect for the role. Alright, let's manipulate this man.
If the corporal tell you we're going to shoot?
Hand wander over to them. Here's one.
Достаточно. Should we go in and capture the worker who's mouthing off and let the rest go?
Da, Sergeant. We can use anyone as an example.
Шагом march!
That guy's like, yeah, that guy right there. Whatever, let's go home.
Goodbye.
You're welcome.
I wanted to
Right.
thank you at our next meeting. We
Zale.
could use someone like you.
We? Meaning the people you were carrying ammunition for and who got you Dutch pomade for your hair?
You haven't just got pretty eyes, you know how to use them. Maybe you'll
Okay.
find time one day for some jam donuts at Burke Rotblitz's.
Okay.
It doesn't sound like she's...
Another meeting. Fearless Wanda, the smuggler of bullets, proposed a meeting at whatever she said. Yeah, the woman I met during the Kettling incident. Maybe. Okay, it's just a wrap up of what we just did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now get to your college funeral, man.
Right? Okay, I can't go that direction. Horses! Is there stuff around here? Oop, something to pick up. Ball card. Carnival ball at the public casino. Before midnight, the Polonaise. Okay, those are types of dances that I cannot actually say their names.
I was looking at it.
Yeah, can't pronounce them. Okay, that's locked. So I'm assuming it's wanting me to go to the funeral, but there's like a couple of things I could snag on the ground. I'm gonna collect things. Anything, maybe? That up. Propaganda brochure. The sewers of the city of Warsaw are... Sewers of the city of Warsaw as a tool used by Judaism and Judaism. Thank you, and Charlatans to destroy Polish agriculture and exterminate the Slavic population by living by the Vistula River.
Yeah, hold on, I got it.
Because I'm just butchering the hell out of this.
Harmlessness of colloquial ways to keep evidence by keeping up of the workers, specifically those engaged in mostly relying on people arrested, even during the spread of epidemic diseases. So what we they are probably dreamed up in the empty cabins of the first reigns of the ill will, amidst manure and hay among the cattle and the simpletons. The eternal wisdom mankind corrupt devices and constructs of capitalism by the skullduggery and extravagance of the and it used supernatural signs to guide the monarch, wise men, told him the future savior of the world.
That's right. People didn't.
Wow.
People didn't need. realize that you probably shouldn't use, human poo as fertilizer because, hey, human transmitted diseases get transmitted.
I agree.
Police station.
Okay, let's
This place is massive. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to walk around so much. This place is locked. Can I read this? No. Okay. Just kind of snapping my fingers as I go. Okay, this looks like it wraps back around. What was down here? Oop, read that.
Inaugural concert of the Warsaw Philharmonic, November 5th at 5 p.m., 5 Jasper Street. Ignacy Jan Paderewski will perform with Emil Monarski conducting the orchestra. After the concert, a reception will be held at the Kronenberg Palace.
Fantastic.
Again, if you or anyone you know speaks this language, please correct us in the comments.
Please do.
We are very bad at speaking other languages.
Force word this upgrade as a point of determination. All right, now I have agony. Increases damage. This skill additionally casts the state on a random enemy. Okay. Let's go to the police station, I guess?
I'm gonna go to your dad's funeral.
Yeah, but there's stuff to read. And it's giving me levels.
Stanislaus Zalewski, widely respected citizen, Thaumaturge, philanthropist, entrepreneur, father and husband, died suddenly on August 31st at the age of 64. A service for the repose of his soul will be held at St. Charles Borromeo Church on Saturday, September 7th at 11, to which his daughter would like to invite all relatives, friends, and acquaintances. Your dad's.
Yep. Oh, there's something over there to read too. But yeah, it was giving me points, skill points and stuff.
When recruiting for the
Gendarme,
it is recommended to reject the following candidates immediately. Persons related to rebels and troublemakers, Jews, Thaumaturges. Any deviation from these instructions must be very well argued.
okay.
Yes, they were the voices earlier.
Read wanted list. Maria Burkova, 54 years old, residing in Warsaw, Old Praga, accused of complicity in stealing
2,000 rubles worth of Dutch pomade. Wanted description: short in stature, black hair, small hazel eyes, 3 scars on the right leg. Warsaw, August 3rd, 1905. 1003.
Jeff Suzuki. No.
Jeff M. serving time in prison on Drizelna Street, escaped from the hospital on Cornish Street, where he was treated on August 2nd, 1905. Description: tall in stature, frail, small round face, dark hair, small black eyes, small flat nose, 19 years old. 2004. In Isaac, 18 years old, son of Legibus, formerly residing in
Lujubus?
Mintz, Mazawaiki on Luke Street, accused of stealing fowl, then fled in an unascertained direction. Mittens, Mazawatsky, August 14th, 1905.
Interesting.
Chiefs. To all police chiefs of Warsaw.
Oh, this is the guy of the ship's gang again. Okay. That's that same wanted
We'll
notice.
call him LFA. I'm just gonna call him Jeff.
Call him Jeff.
During the time of our gracious Tsar of all Russia's visit to Warsaw, it is necessary to enhance the sense of security. Therefore, I ordain that the number of patrols must be doubled. All station chiefs are required to comply with the order immediately. Illegible signature. And the last guy we shall call Ned. Yes. I love that.
Hey, Ned. Okay, I think I got everything from in here. That almost gave me another level, so.
I doodly ho, neighbor.
This is one of those games that's like, oh yeah, find every little tidbit and then you get bonus points.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, I'm searching for scraps of paper so I can get upgrades. Oh, the tram wasn't there anymore. It had left without me because I was walking around.
I told you to go to your father's funeral.
I'll get there. There's not a timer.
But apparently there was with the tram.
Eh. Unless there was two different tram areas. Ah, the lag.
Let everything load in.
Okay, I think I did. And there's more stuff. Drink hot chocolate. Read. Note with advertisement. Men's tailor, Roch Dobrzyski, accepts all manners of tailoring work, offering the lowest possible prices, except thoroughness. Expect thoroughness.
We're gonna call him R-Dub.
A sweet aftertaste with a hint of bitterness. A postcard from the overseas world, where the song of heavenly birds meets the rattle of slave chains. Okay! Such great artwork.
Granby power leveling $3.
Hey, look at that. I leveled up from drinking hot chocolate. Dope. Which, oh, that cost me 2 points. Okay. That's going to be my next thing, though. Getting there.
You're going the wrong direction.
I'm getting there.
Grim.
I'm getting there. I gotta, find more hot chocolate. It seems to power level me. It's like Pokemon and rare candy. It's just hot chocolate.
Our daughter.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, she kept talking about the museum. She was like, yeah, like it's really cool because they have this one really big museum in Chicago, and I was like, sweetheart, they have a lot of it. Well, like, how do you know, Mom? Because I've been there like 20 times.
I was 16th Street, First Street. And equipment in.
Oh.
That makes sense.
So you've seen the Pokemon? No, that's
Ooh, Grand Derby. No, they didn't have that. That was a special event, kiddo.
The level of sass and like, how do you know?
Oh yeah, she gets that sass.
Like, excuse you, child. I have a life before I knew you. Thank you very much.
Obituary notice. Okay, that's the same notice as. Oh,
Excuse me, may I need to get to a funeral.
I was trying to read the thing on the wall, but oh,
He's a tempermancer. Don't let him through.
But Dad's funeral, so.
I'm asking you kindly get out of my way before things get nasty.
Yeah, like, come on, I'm going to a funeral.
Get that heretic with fire and sword.
Alrighty then.
He's going to his dad's funeral.
I am posh. I swear. Okay. I really didn't want to improve any points just yet, but makes you lose focus instead of taking damage with a 4-to-1 ratio. Lucky chance. Nah. We'll just start the fight with what I have. Selecting yourself a Salutor, you can preview both you and your Salutor skills. This will help you plan your attack. Summoning another Salutor, you can summon another Salutor at any time. A green frame around the Salutor's image means they're exceptionally effective in a fight. Oh, so it's like Pokemon rules. Got it. Okay. Got it. So I gotta pick the right one. It didn't let me choose one. Okay, so my normal guy is perfect in this fight. Got it. Okay, so they don't go for a little while, but I could still... Okay, I still have old wounds. Increases the damage of the suffering. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. And then he could do... That just... Restores your health by 0 points because I haven't received damage. So we'll do with the big attack right now. Because I go before these guys do. Agony reduces focus by 1 additional point if the enemy is in the suffering state. And then I will make another dude suffer.
Like, they have to know this guy is something after this fight, though, because the enemies are just falling down.
Well, yeah, they already said that he was something, so... Okay, he's already suffering. So I could do a quick attack on him. I don't know if he'll live through the suffering damage. Ow. Man, I don't have defense whatsoever. Okay, he's gonna die here soon, so we're gonna do his planned attack. That looks fine. Okay, I defeated him. Oh, this guy has a gun. Hi, man. Traits. Enemies can have a trait that makes them immune to your attacks. I'm sorry, what? Traits are related to different dimensions, and they can be disabled. Disabling traits. Disable an enemy's trait. Attack with them with a Salutor that belongs to the same dimension as the trait. So it's like a weird rock, paper, scissors, but if... You have to find the matching keys. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I'm guessing I need... Oh, okay. So the guy I have out already. Kinda need the health. I'll make him suffer. That way it does damage on his turn. Trait disabled, which I believe made him immune to all my crap. That gun went sideways there. I caught that game. I caught that glitch. I saw that. Agony. 10 points. Ouch. Oh, he suffered like 12 points of damage there. Max of 4, so I can't do anything more there. I can just punch him.
That was so enchanting. Spectacular. You with a scowl and a puffed out chest, and them dropping like flies in the blink of an eye? Collapsing on their own, becoming delirious? Extraordinary.
Okay.
Konstancja Szabłowska, the Warsaw Courier. Would you care to give me an interview?
No,
Thank you, but I'm already late.
Have to go to a funeral. Oh, I gotta wait until it loads. There we go. Read parish announcements. Votive service in honor of Our Lady of Rosary for the intention of the brothers and sisters of the Holy Rosary, Holy Mass, which will be followed by the recitation of the Litany of Lautaro with a prayer. Thank you. Conversion of sinners. Got it. Oh yeah, this whole place is super Catholic. Since Hansi's law, obituary, wildly respected citizen, Thaumaturge, philanthropist, entrepreneur, father and husband, died suddenly on August 31st at the age of 64. St. Charles Borough Church on Saturday. Okay. Here's a grave. Tomb. R.I.P. Mara Winsko, Polish stage artist. Tomb here lies Jan Chemilik, our dear friend. 1891, he met his end. But he is now lies deep inside. What he was, never you mind. Okay. Doesn't seem to be anything else. Ooh, got another point. No, wait, that's the same point. Never mind. That's my bad. Tomb, Graf, Frederick. Okay. Weird. Okay, so that's the church up there. So before I kick off that cutscene, which will probably have another fight. Let's be honest. Every single cutscene has been almost a fight. Probably could have fought those cops too, which probably would have ended me in jail. Okay, I don't see any other tidbits here and there, so I guess we'll go on. Alright, talk to me, old dude.
I'm sure you don't remember me. My name's Hayat, Mordecai Hayat.
Right.
I wanted to offer my condolences.
Thank you.
Please,
What'd I
forgive
do?
my pride. I know Mr. Shulsky took nitroglycerin
I
for
did
his
it
heart,
because it
but
wasn't
How
on.
did he pass away? Was that his
I
cause of
always
death?
like check it
His
whenever I
heart?
turn it on, then I plug it in. It's not my fault.
Hey, being in jail is a great way to avoid the funeral, I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, I guess I could have done that. Ow! So you don't know cause of your father's death. Quip that your father didn't have a heart.
I'm curious myself. I haven't had a chance to find out.
Yeah, I didn't really know.
Yes, I understand. My condolences, once again. I'll leave you alone. I'm sure you want to bid farewell to your father.
Alright. Into the building. Nope, I gained a point.
I knew you'd turn up.
I wouldn't miss this for the world.
Stasha loved you in his own way. You look well. Ligia said he found some quack healer.
Yes,
Isn't that the guy that was just forced to retire?
You don't recognize me, do you? But do you remember who taught you how to shoot starlings?
Uncle Voronian, I'm sorry.
Don't worry, I probably wouldn't recognize myself anymore. Go look in on your sister, she's worried. We'll talk at home.
Sister?
That's why he got, like, fired or let go. It's because he was working with a Thaumaturge
so
guy.
glad you came. I wasn't sure if my telegram had reached you.
I'm glad too. How are you holding up?
Oh, this caught me off guard, but... For now, I don't have time to think things through calmly.
Have you written to Mother?
Yes, but... what can you expect? You know what Nadia is like. It was never her style to show up for family events like this. It's getting late. And we've still
Sorry,
got the
did she
reading
just
of
call her
Papa's
mom,
will
like,
ahead of us
first
at
name
home.
basis?
And I'll leave you two alone. I suppose you've got your own matters to clear up.
Say good. I got
Fine.
nothing else to do.
Let's get this over with.
Oh yeah, that man looks like a great person.
So, it was me who got it right in the end. Back then, on the train platform, was the last time we saw one another. 15 years ago.
Oh wow. Read the obituary out loud, leave now. Then you said goodbye. That was your goodbye, man?
After brief suffering, fell asleep in the Lord. Brief? I hope not. Did you write this yourself? A tyrant, bigot, and liar, mistakenly absolved, died after suffering all too briefly. That's better. Definitely closer to the truth.
Damn.
I'm sensing some hostility.
Say goodbye sincerely.
I'm sorry there are so many things I didn't get to say to your face. All those years, I said them over and over to myself in my head. How you were never able to admit a mistake. You never sought blame in yourself. Someone else was always guilty, never you. Mother because she wanted something for herself in life. Ligia because she wasn't born a boy.
Ooh.
Me because I was born a Thaumaturge, but I didn't want to live following your principles.
Of course, if this man
And
was a
now-
Thaumaturge and you're a Thaumaturge, you would definitely realize that he eats like the sins, or he takes on the sins of the person. So basically, he just takes on all these burdens, so you become a horrible person because you just weather the burdens of everybody else around you. This is the mechanic of the game.
The day you died, you visited me in my dreams. I was a child when you hounded me out of here, and I remember you as you were back then. But in my dream you looked older. You gave me hell as usual. You didn't believe I'd succeed. You were wrong. I've come back with 2 saluters.
I guess we'll leave now.
Farewell, Father.
Am I intruding?
No. I don't know what the proud answers really do here, other than maybe make you a butthole. How long have you been eavesdropping?
Like that for long?
All my life. I came to pay my respects to the dead. Stanislav and I were acquainted. You might say I knew everything about your father. Mr. Victor Shulsky, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Your absence from Warsaw has happily come to an end, I hope.
Your absence for... Okay. I haven't made my mind up
I haven't
yet.
had time to think about it.
Yeah, just
I
showed up in the
understand.
funeral.
I hope you'll find some reason to stay here a little longer.
Oh, this man got burned like hell.
Again, my condolences.
That man's wanting you to stay.
I didn't catch your name.
My name's Kaniechkin. Ivan Kaniechkin. Goodbye.
James Bond.
Such interesting friends you had.
Oh, this is something weird then. This is like the second time this has happened. The weird shaky thing.
I guess I'm more tired than I thought.
Okay. Tombstone. Ooh, more things to read. Okay. Bouquet with a note, a few flowers gathered together in a note. You were closer to me than I could ever admit, and now you're gone. My heart is yearning. S. Simple words contain a sea of sadness and longing. The letter was written with a trembling heart that cannot come to terms with the loss. It seems that someone was greatly affected by my father's death. Eat dirt, Zalewski. Someone has left an unusual note. Offensive note. The wreath was thrown carelessly, but some time and effort went into the words of the note. Several versions were written, all of which seemed insufficiently offensive to the author. In the end, he decided to simply eloquent, eat dirt. We had our differences regarding methods, but we shared the same goal. We will carry on, and your rest in peace, brother. Your friends in Thaumaturge. Conclusion. More people than I would have guessed came to say their farewells to my father. It turns out that he has both friends who were clearly affected by his death and enemies who found it exceptionally pleasing. Well, it seems father evoked extreme emotions. Okay, well, let's go leveling up. Restores 4 of your health points for every enemy in the suffering state. Each subsequent action that restores health points will restore less of it, though. Oh, this permanently increases your health by 2. Increases the enemy's planned action if the enemy is in a suffering state. Placement blood. Dead receives damage 16 in the last round of the state's duration. Interesting. Okay, so I could put you on you. And then I could do... just 4 points if the enemy is suffering. Okay. Another way of healing ourselves, at least. Oh, it's now raining. Because it never rains in Warsaw, right? Is he gonna be good?
We can go. The hardest thing was getting the lid of the urn. The scattering I could handle.
You can play the clown, but I know how much this has cost you. I'm glad you went.
Love at a funeral. Eros post-mortem. Is it suitable for a young lady in mourning to fraternize with bachelors? Konstancja Szabłowska, the Warsaw Courier. Could I ask for a brief comment?
Sister?
Hyena.
Thank you. And you, sir?
Explain that you're Lygia's brother.
We're twins, my dear lady.
The Shulskis reunited. You don't look like a horrid cripple. Why did you leave Warsaw so quickly?
Don't tell her anything. She'll write whatever she wants anyway. And we'd better get going.
I can sort it out, but it might cause you some trouble.
It's not worth getting your hands dirty over.
Get out of here, or I might decide you're attacking an Imperial official, and you'll wake up tomorrow in the Citadel.
Are you threatening me, Judge?
I'm actually sparing you from him. Would you rather try your luck with a Thaumaturge? Come on, children. I'm sure my Pietia is already waiting for us at home.
I'd love to see my cousin.
Are you coming with us?
Yeah. Agree.
Thanks.
Get in. I'm sure the lawyer is already waiting for us.
Yeah, I already collected everything.
Alright.
And, you know, the hot chocolate.
He's not as late for this.
Yeah. I mean, he seemed like a butthole anyway, so it'd be okay if you were a little late. Alright, time to get back on the carriage, guys. Chusky's family home.
Miss, your guests have arrived. The lawyer's upstairs too, waiting. A trifle jittery. Wonder if the tea I made him was too strong.
Thank you, Grażyna dear.
What'd you put
Let
in
the
it?
guests
LSD?
wait. First, I want to take care of the will.
I'll just wet my whistle and join you all upstairs.
It makes you
Make
pretty
sure
jittery.
Uncle makes it upstairs sober. And I'll suggest you don't dawdle
I only
either.
know from, you know, medical documentaries and stuff.
Master Victor, good God! Half your face covered, but I could tell right away it was you. You look just like your father in his youth. Completely his spitting
Bunch of
image.
other things make you far more
Should I make you some cocoa, Master? It would warm you up a little.
No, you already had
yep,
cocoa.
Yep. More cocoa. Yeah, tell her to make cocoa for Lygia.
Make an extra creamy one for Lygia.
Oh, I won't skimp on her. Putting a brave face on all this.
See, I
but
told her to
she's
make an
really
extra one for
having
the
a hard
sister.
time.
It's sweet.
It's lovely to see.
It would actually push my level
But that's
over.
enough jabber for now. I've got the guests and the cocoa, and I've got to whip up some food for you all later. We'll talk soon.
A lot of actual people here. This house is massive. Father's portrait. The portrait depicts the father in his twilight years. The serious expression on his face, the proud posture, and the grimoire in his hands. Combined with the dark background and lack of embellishments, it all reflects the strictness and pragmatism he always had. Good old Stanislaw. However, a faint red streak can be seen around his figure. Apparently, artists are particularly sensitive to seeing things that usually escape the human eye. This one should receive double emolument for capturing the thaumaturgic aura. Interesting. And I leveled. This is perfect. Now if somebody punches me, I can punch him back. I think that one happens automatically, so I don't have anything here. Reaction. Oh yeah, no, it's right here. Okay, perfect. Oh yeah, I'll stick it on there. That'd be funny. Okay, read that. Warsaw Courier, evening extra. Here is the latest news. The riot. His Majesty Emperor's speech today. Moment after our gracious Emperor announced Gregor Saucon as the new Governor General of Warsaw, a group of troublemakers started yelling most disgraceful slogans despite reinforced security. There was a scuffle. The gendarmes were quick to get the situation under control. However, a few people were injured, including 2 policemen who came to help. 30 people charged with public nuisance. That goes to the basement. Dinner recipes.
Clean and pluck the capon while warm. Run off the remaining feathers and knots off the fire. Slice off the giblets and add them to the broth. Rinse, salt throughout, and roast on a spit.
Giblets.
Coating with butter. When finishing roasting, put a large spoonful of sausage butter inside. Sprinkle the top with breadcrumbs, douse in liquid butter, and fry in the pan. If you don't have sausages, a piece of butter with pepper will do.
It's a lot of butter.
Also put the sausage butter in the capon once it's on the platter.
That's a lot of butter. That's just fat. The name of the dish is just butter with capon on the side. Pour a pot of recipe. Duly picked quince fruits into a 4-gallon Sauvignon and pour in a light cooled syrup with 6 pounds of sugar and 2 gallons of water. Add 10 pieces of amber.
6 pounds of sugar?
Yep, 6 pounds of sugar and 2 gallons of water. Add 10 pieces of amber. Stir perfectly. And add half a gallon of your best spirit. Seal and place in a moderately warm place out in the sun for 10 days, stirring several times per day, shaking the diamond. After 10 to 12 days, when the clumps have sunk and the liquid is completely clear, pour into bottles. Cork tightly and keep in a cool, dry cellar.
Sorry. How do you know how to stir perfectly?
So the amber here is probably ambergris. Which means that's whale vomit.
I understand that.
Which means this is sweet whale vomit.
Yeah.
It's fermented whale vomit. Delicious.
Yeah.
Let's talk to this
I'm
gentleman.
glad you're here. I thought I'd have to drink alone.
So many goodies laid out for the guests. Trouble picking something for yourself, Judge?
But this was Stashio's. It was special. Amber liqueur with quinces.
I think you mean quince liqueur with amber, right? If it's not here, I'm sure it's in the basement. But I won't grope around down there in the dark now. I've got my hands full.
Oh, I'll grab it. I saw the basement was open.
No, I don't want to trouble you either. Victor, could you track down a little bottle for your uncle?
I suppose I'm obligated to accept this mission.
Good lad. A nephew like you is a treasure.
Okay. Let's go in the basement and see what I can find. Mother's portrait. Portrait of mother from her youth. She stands proud of wearing a white dress and a silk scarf thrown on her exposed shoulders. Goose. Her long dark hair flows down her back, and she glances at the viewer with a piercing smile. Bare skin and a frivolous hairstyle. That's not how I remember her. Nadia as a young, unkempt maiden. It's hard to believe. Even he calls her Nadia. This shocking vision of the painter must have been created in a previous era, a time when hearts were stirred with violent emotions. Poems were created to the sound of a storm. Love stories had to end tragically, etc., etc. Father actually commissioned such a painting. And he kept it in the basement. The bottle exudes sweet aroma of quince and the sincere joy of an upcoming meeting. It is a beverage that brings people together and sweetens the bitterness of everyday life, an element of a ritual that two old friends would eagerly indulge in. Sauvignon de Broad. The wine carries an aroma of peaches, apples, and a certain amount of conviction that a relationship between two people is beginning to take a romantic edge. A beverage enjoyed by the upper crust, given to a man by a woman. Interesting. Ooh, there's another thing here. Pignon Noir from Oregon. An inability to articulate, brought on by great surprises, clings to the bottle. It was difficult to mouth even a word of gratitude for the unique gift. Words got stuck in the throat despite the adoration of the particular liquor. It is a favorite beverage, but an unwelcome gift. Veron's bottle. Every bottle found in Salu's cellar contains a credible beverage. Uncle Veron wouldn't disregard any of them. Okay.
I think they're reading a little too much into their booze. I agree, Falcon.
How did it go? Mission accomplished?
I mean, I got 3 different things, man. He wanted the liquor, right? Yeah, the amber liquor.
I think this is the one Uncle wanted.
Yes. This is our little funeral bottle. We would meet in Stasha's study after every funeral we went to and raised a toast to the dead. And recently, we've been seeing one another more and more at such events. More and more. But this time, even he has left me.
That's sad.
So, to an easy death, as Stasha and I used to say.
How did he die?
Yeah.
Hasn't Lygia told you?
No.
I haven't even had the chance to
Also,
ask.
you're not gripping that bottle
He didn't
properly.
suffer, but such images in the memory are better saved for later.
It's like
I
it's floating
prefer
there.
to remember him as he was alive. What then?
It looks a little
Am
bit
I
better while
drinking
holding the
alone?
cup, but... To an easy death.
I
don't know if I wanna
suppose
keep
there's
doing
no
the
reason
proud
to bear
thing.
grudges or be angry, is there?
Yeah.
To Stasha?
They seem really butthole-ish.
To an easy death.
I don't know.
Familiar faces keep vanishing from my life. Stasha and my Helena before him. I miss my little darling. I miss them both. Well, obligation fulfilled. Shall we get to the reading of the will?
Yeah. I need another
You'll all
moment.
have to wait for me a moment yet.
All right, but hurry up.
Yeah, I'm still talking to everybody down here. Have some liquor. Liquor is not alcohol, it is more of a tincture, in fact. Yes, a medicine, and since life is the most common fatal disease, well, to our health then. Okay. Interesting. What did you want, Pita?
I don't want to put my foot in my mouth again. I already failed to recognize someone once today, but you look familiar.
Well, I should think so. I was the victim of one of your starling hunts. Voronins must not be very memorable, cousin.
Pietia! Forgive me, and for shooting you as well. How are you doing?
Just some heart problems, not a subject for today. I'm sorry.
What's this direction? The bust of Morana. The stern countenance resembles that of a human, but the callous gaze shows no trace of human emotion. The Queen of Winter scrutinizes you, sending a shiver down your spine. It makes me think of the words, if you gaze long enough into the abyss will gaze back. Okay. It's out in the garden. Nothing in particular. Ooh, I could change clothes. I could legitimately change clothes.
Cool.
I have no additional outfits, though. Serious photo. Straight back, stern expression, noses in the air, two boys that are trying to meet everyone's expectations. Something went wrong here. Hey, I leveled up. Cost 2 points. We'll look at that later then. Was there a thing right there? Oh, it's on the other side of the wall. Bust of Siren, sharp avian features bear a wild, disturbing kind of beauty. They make you want to fall into her clutches and be lulled into an eternal dream of her sweet song. Yet her cryptic, slight smile makes a subconscious, primal part of your being cower away from the predator. But it isn't a soul, the only fair price of the bliss given yourself up to the enhanced. Okay. Dude. Wow. Reading super hard to the statues. Propulsion Gazette, Evening Edition. At the Cemetery. Citizen. Sworn to was laid to rest. A handful of Patriots escorted the coffin amidst the pouring rain. The funeral service was very modest. The late Antoni Pascal, retired age 90. Warsaw Funeral Company in Ziska. The company arranges funerals, exhumations, and transportation of corpses. Okay. My letter from Paris. Oh, it's a... Okay, so it is legitimately the letter you sent way back in episode 1.
Okay.
My letter from Rome. Dear sister, I'm writing to you because sleep eludes me. As I wrote before, I have found a suitable candidate. However, I'm still struggling to reach his flaw. I feel that Piemont is within my reach. I even saw him vaguely, but I did. I'll stop here because my nerves prevent me from continuing. P.S. Yes, I will be careful. Don't think me a fool like father. Interesting. What was it saying? I need a message from mother. Dear child, stop it. With great sorrow that I have received the news of Starnes' death. Stop, unfortunately. I will not be able to attend the funeral ceremony. My duties in Paris keep me from traveling to Warsaw. It's time. I join you both in mourning and sorrow. Okay, so she's living in Paris. Or Paris. Pseudomoncaria demart. Okay. Compared to Crowley's Ars Goretia, there are 3 fewer demons. No evidence that all demons are Salvatores. Bathu, a false lead. Pascal, a false lead. Anton claims to have subjugated Orbus. Mere boasting. Marcus expected to take the form of a wolf with the wings of a griffin and the tail of a snake. According to Duplancy, he takes the form of a wild lioness. Interesting observation by Crowley. Demons are unexplored fragments of our minds. However, in appearance, it resembles an ox with wings. Okay, that actually alludes to probably one of the Salvatores, because... Not that button. That one down there looks like a... Minotaur guy, you see? The horns? At the bottom? Yeah. I don't see anything popping up here. This dude had more of a house? He had effectively 3 floors.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a whole family picture. I can remember when it was taken. The year was 1884, and Ligia and I were 9 years old at the time. Wait, it's 1905? You look older than you are. Holy hell, you were 9 in 1984? That makes him 1905. 15. Yeah, it's been 15 years since he's been in Warsaw, so he left in like 1890. So he left when he was like 14. So he's like 28?
I'm not mathing very well.
Black grimoire behind father. Interesting. Ball birth. Probably like the Salvatore for your dad.
I am ready, Mr. Shulsky. I only need all of you to be present. Can we start reading your father's will?
Let the man wait more. So you're like
Yes,
not even 30,
that is will be
or
done.
maybe just 30.
Again.
Let's begin if everyone
I was
is
thinking
ready.
he was like 40.
Would you please take a seat? Ladies and gentlemen, by the power of my office vested in me by the grace of His Imperial Majesty, the Emperor of all Russia, I hereby testify. Mr. Shulsky's last will and testament were prepared several years ago in the presence of Zaslav Fedorov, Esquire, that is, myself. My last will and testament recorded in the year of our Lord 1888.
Okay.
In the name of the Holy Trinity. Amen.
Okay. Ask him to get to the point. Hear the lawyer in silence.
Therefore, my first irrevocable wish is to appoint as executrix of this will my daughter Ligia Szulska. Immediately after my death, an inventory shall be conducted in full accordance with the law. After completing the inventory, all my personal movables will be sold at public auction. Wow. And let the funds raised thereby be donated on the anniversary of my death to the beggars near that cemetery. Wow. The administration of the remainder of my fortune I leave, without restriction, to the person of my daughter Ligia.
I'm not even getting a teaspoon.
All movables and immovables relating to the family enterprise I entrust to the care and administration of my daughter. I do not prescribe a method of administering them. I merely offer her one piece of advice.
Okay.
I wish that the business should be conducted with modesty, prudence, and honesty, as I have conducted it my whole life.
A joker to the very end.
To my brother-in-law and oldest friend, Alexander Voronin, I wish to leave the following. My collection of muskets and 2 revolvers, dating to the uprising in memory of our first mating.
Aww.
Stasio, I will have plenty to do in my retirement.
Enjoy your retirement.
Wait until the end. I'm not going to be a butthole.
I would also like to come to the aid of my only son, Viktor Shulsky, by entrusting him with the use of my personal black grimoire, in the hope that he will be able to make good use of it. This is my last will and testament. Carry it out solemnly, though you may have found it burdensome. However, this last bequest poses a certain problem.
Yes, it certainly does. And what is that, may I ask?
Where's the
I am
black
not in possession of this grimoire. The late Mr. Shulsky used it up until his death, yet no one left it with me after his passing.
Okay.
Meaning it's disappeared?
Cool, I have to go find his freaking book. Fantastic.
Did Father have his grimoire on him at the time of his death?
It was only because of the grimoire that we could identify him at all.
What actually happened? How did he die?
Yeah, that begs the
building
question.
Collapsed on top of him. I don't know any other way of putting it.
I'm sorry, what? Wait, you mean like the building from the beginning? There was a collapsed building.
The southern part of Śródmieście, not far from the police station. Anyway,
Yeah.
you can miss it.
So that's where it is. I've seen this place. I'd rather not imagine what condition you found Father in there.
Of all the possibilities, this was the death that fate prepared for him.
I foresaw a slightly more pleasant end for him, myself. I doubt even he deserved such a horrible death.
You'll remember this.
Those might be the kindest words you've ever said on the subject of a father.
How typical of his sort of person to keep a portrait in his study of a family that was only a family on canvas. Not long after the painting was done, he got divorced, ruined the Nijitas, and kicked out his son. But there the portrait hangs, as if family meant anything at all.
I don't know what exactly happened with Aboritse, but I know that Papa felt guilty. You don't want to forgive him even now that he's gone?
Okay.
The dead need no forgiving. And as for forgetting, I don't know how. It's just a shame about the grimoire.
He divorced her and they were Catholic. That's a big thing.
I think we have to look for the answer in the place where it happened.
With your sight, you can make out more in those ruins than I, or Uncle, or Detective could.
Yeah.
This is a
Plus,
good
I'll probably
lead,
find this
but
damn book.
is it the only one?
Probably not. I'll look
And
through
where
his
are
crap.
Father's things at the moment?
You're standing at the very center of his kingdom. Not everything has been sorted through yet, but you go right ahead.
And the store? I should check the two.
I've started stock-taking there to distract myself, and I don't want you to go in there before I've finished.
As you wish. Now at least I can see how little I know. Maybe these scraps of information will lead me somewhere.
Well, now that we know what's got to be figured out, forgive me, my darlings. I'm going to give my old bones a rest.
Yeah, you gotta start counting
I'll
guns
see you
too.
out.
You're Received a buttload of muskets, man.
Goodbye, Uncle. And, Ligia. I'm sorry it happened this way. That I wasn't close by.
Uh-huh. Oh, I thought you were
The most important thing is you're here now.
Okay. Yeah, these.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. May your chaos be high and your dice rolls be even higher. We'll catch you in the next one.